Hey, I'm Tutorial Phil. Welcome back to my channel. So this is another detailed video from my mini Gucci haul that I had posted earlier. And if you haven't checked that out, I'll include the link in this video as well. So these are the Princetown loafers. These are from the Fall Winter 2017 collection. So I don't think I showed you the box information last time, but this is a size 6. The new Princeton GG Web. This is the one with the lamb fur. I think that's what the new is referring to. And these are in the black. They make these in brown as well. It's leather. And here's the Fall Winter 2017. I'm gonna try to show you a little bit more detail than in my haul video. Here's the metal detail. Feels like it's brass and it has an antique finish, and then you can see the traditional green and red stripe along the top. This should help you give an idea of how thick the metal is. So it's definitely sizable. It's not just a thin metal plate. And this is in their smooth leather, which does crease really easily. I've only tried these on and a few times, and you can see there's already crease marks on it. I didn't really even walk on these that much. This is the footbed. It has the padded Gucci stamp, just like my other pair. These are a UK size 6, which translates to a US size 7. I would say these fit true to size, but if you're more of a between 6 and a 6.5, I would recommend getting the 6.5. The fur on this, unlike the kangaroo one, is much more plush. So for me, I am pretty much a true size 6. And these fit really snugly if I wear socks. Without socks, I think it fits almost right up to the edge, which is fine for me. I don't really like it. I don't really like these to be too big because they have a tendency to feel like they're falling off my foot when I'm wearing them. And the fur, it's completely lined in fur all the way inside. And I figured I'd compare my original pair with the new Princetown loafers as well. So first of all, there's a slight color difference. This is kangaroo fur, which I believe they stopped making. I think they made it for 2 or 3 seasons, and then they switched over to the lamb fur, which should be more sustainable and probably cheaper for them as well, even though these both are the same cost. They're both $995 US. This one though was the last pair remaining, so I actually got it in a size 6.5 because they didn't have a 6. But this is what I was saying about fitting snugly. This fur is a lot softer and thinner, and it's a lot more slippery too, unlike this one is a bit more rough. But that's not to say it's rough against your skin. It's just when you compare them, this feels more like silk and this feels more like cotton. And this one kind of has because it's both a half size larger and the fur is much more slippery, this one feels like it has a tendency to slip off if I'm not wearing socks. So here's the fur a little bit more up close. You can see that the kangaroo fur is much straighter, more tamed, whereas this one is the lamb fur, much more frizzy. And when I was wearing the socks with these, unfortunately the lamb fur does come off too. It's not a lot, but there were a few strands. I would imagine if you continue to wear them, you'll eventually see it noticeably come off, although it is pretty thick, thicker than the kangaroo ones. And I think I've said before in a previous video, I've seen people who wear the kangaroo fur version out a lot. You can actually see, I think it's like a linen, what looks to be a linen interface beneath it. I think this one is easier to rub off as opposed to the lamb fur, but eventually they're gonna rub off. They're not permanently attached. So the more you wear it, unfortunately, the more the fur is gonna come out. Here's just a little difference in the detail. This is the classic horse bit. This is the GG Marmont with the web striping. In terms of the leather, they are actually the same. It's just that because of the brown color, it looks more textured than the black pair. And the toe shape is slightly different. You can see on the right, the Princetown, the original ones with the fur, with the kangaroo fur, is more pointed, whereas this one is more flat. I think they refer to it as an almond toe. And that's my video. Thank you for watching. Stay subscribed for more videos, and if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also check me out on Instagram, where I post exclusive content and I always have the most up-to-date things as well. So thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.